Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
You got a suit? Then suit up.
You look so tired. There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Wake up! It's pretzel day!
Good morning, Krusty Crew!
Are you ready to go crazy?
I like waking up to the smell of bacon. Sue me.
Live from the campus of Liberty University, it's time for the Get Up and Go Show.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome inside of the studios of 90.9 The Light for your Get Up and Go show. My name is Amy G. I'm joined alongside Rachel and Garrett. Guys, how are you doing this morning?
Well, I might fall asleep on the show today, but you get a pull of Rachel.
It wouldn't be any different than
No.
past shows. I got a text from Rachel at about 6:50 saying she was going to be late, and then a text from Garrett at 6:50.1 saying that he was going to be late.
6:50.1.
Like 6:50 in 1 second. Like it was bang,
Oh, gotcha.
bang.
I was like, are you tired too, Rachel? Because that's not how time works. But yeah. Well, I said I was going to be late, and then I somehow showed up here at like 7 on the dot, and I was like, what is wrong with me? So
At
you
least I know what to get you guys for your birthdays now.
An alarm clock.
Alarm clock.
I
What
have an
color do you
alarm on
guys
my
want?
phone.
To be fair, this is like the first I was flustered. I woke up and I was like, what is wrong with me? I'm falling apart. So
I think we just need to go back to like roosters waking us up.
Roosters
in the
waking us
morning
up?
instead of phones and alarm clocks. Or maybe like
where do you buy a rooster, honestly?
where would you buy a rooster?
Probably
Any
the rooster
local
store.
farm store, yeah.
Not the rooster store, like I
I feel
said.
like you could buy anything online. There's probably
A-
pets on Amazon.
Yeah.
Is a rooster a pet, though?
It could be.
Could be.
We used to have chickens.
Could you buy
They
them
were
online?
pets. No, we bought them at our local farm store.
Oh. Makes sense. Wow.
You don't want to ship an animal to you. It'll probably
That's what-
die in transit.
That's a fair point.
What if it has holes in the box?
Okay.
That's a good point. But
It's
it could
not-
still die in transit.
Yeah.
The food
Are
They need
are you call-
food.
Oh. I was like,
And they don't want to be
and water.
and they don't want to be banged around by, the delivery guys.
delivery
Right.
guys. Well, I'm sure there would be some special kind of like delivery. It wouldn't be like an UPS. I don't think. So
Let's see.
let's see.
I'm going to look up rooster
I
on
bet
Amazon.
there is not on Amazon. Amazon does UPS. It can't be on Amazon.
Did you have Johnston last year for Digi 175, Garrett?
I wasn't here last year.
Or
so
no, sorry, last semester.
I took it online. so-
Okay. So we had this professor in one of our, video editing classes.
Mm-hmm.
He was obsessed with buying a goat because there's ministries where you can
A goat.
Yes, a goat. You can buy
Yeah,
animals
yeah.
and like send them overseas to people.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
Samaritan's Purse. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, especially during Christmas time.
Yeah.
And I forgot what we named the goat. It was like Jeffrey or something. No, it was Fletcher. It was Fletcher
Why
the goat.
Fletcher?
I have no idea.
Gotcha.
I don't know. They just decided on Fletcher. We didn't even get to vote, so I guess democracy is out the window. But Fletcher was the name.
Did you
and
you guys raise money for
we
it?
did.
So why didn't
We
y'all
needed
get to vote?
$100. It's only $100 to send a goat to a family, which I don't know what the lifespan is, but I assume it's over 5 years, and
Yeah.
that's like milk, cheese. I don't know. Can it pull a wagon? Probably
Maybe
some labor, something
something.
like that. So, but
A
yeah,
goat.
we raised enough money. College students raised $100.
Yeah.
18 college students. So
18 college students raised 100.
everything is possible, apparently.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I need to get my. I don't need a goat. I really don't need a goat. I don't know what I would do with a goat. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this
Make
topic.
goat cheese.
But I've never had
obviously.
goat cheese, but it sounds awful.
It's
goat,
good.
Goat cheese.
Yes. Do you like ricotta?
Like not by itself.
Is ricotta the stuff in lasagna?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
ricotta
no,
cheese.
that's not very
Re-
good.
Okay, goat cheese. It has. If you don't like creamy cheeses, you probably won't like goat cheese.
I don't
It's
know.
very creamy. It's
I
almost
know
like
that,
a
but I
cream
mean, like,
cheese texture.
what would you use it with?
It goes really good with beets. It's in a lot of salads.
Beets?
Yes, goat cheese and beet salad.
No, thank you.
With spinach.
No, the only like.
I put
Y'all
it
have
on
had like
burgers too.
y'all have had the Olive Garden salad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and the
that's a
breadsticks?
real salad.
That is a
That's
real salad.
That's true.
So I don't know if I could give that up for beets and goat cheese.
It's pretty good. It's
I
pretty
don't
good.
know.
You have to try it.
Do I though? I'm not one for trying new weird things, but maybe someday. We'll go on a field trip to go get some goat cheese.
Goat cheese and beet salad.
Yeah.
There we go. So I don't have an adorable and hilarious comment from last night during Awanas because they weren't very peppy.
Nor
yesterday.
very peppy.
No, which is really depressing because
What was that? What was that one you said?
God
before?
lives in McDonald's.
God lives in McDonald's.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. God doesn't live in heaven. He sits at the right hand of Ronald McDonald.
The right hand of Ronald McDonald.
Did someone say that?
Yes, we were talking about prayer,
Funny.
and I asked the kids, I was like, so when we pray to God, where does God live? And one kid raised his hand and said McDonald's. So God is buying off the dollar menu just like the rest of us.
That was really funny. Right hand of Ronald McDonald.
That's definitely a top 3
I
comment.
feel like that might be slightly sacrilegious, but it's okay.
So basically,
just
I
a little
should
bit.
delete my YouVersion Bible app and re-download my McDonald's app.
Yes. The
Okay.
way the
Oh,
truth,
no.
the way the truth of
I
the
don't
life is
know.
through the dollar menu.
What is happening?
I just want to know the kids' thought process behind that answer. But these kids are like 4 and 5, so they don't really know what they're saying sometimes.
No.
And
I don't think
it
they're
was
really-
it was
I
a cute
hardly know what
comment.
I hardly know what I'm saying most of the time.
I made sure though before the night was over that he knew that
That
hey,
it's
God
not,
lives in heaven. He doesn't
not
live in
live
McDonald's.
Hey, well, in a sense, heaven and McDonald's have a parallel, right?
Would you like to elaborate?
McDonald's is really good. So is heaven.
Okay. It's a very
Okay,
that's a very
not
broad
all-
parallel.
And isn't there something about like a feast in heaven or something? Is there something?
It's, okay, the song by Audio Adrenaline, Big House. Do you guys remember that
Yes.
Yeah.
song?
Yes.
Okay, so I
definitely.
had a discussion
Wow,
board.
what you just brought me back like
yeah,
10 years.
2007, I think that song came out. I had a discussion board on. We had to describe like what heaven would be like.
He just
And I put like all these theological things, you know, looked up like Revelation, like this is what we think. Like obviously there's no sin. And at the end, I said, well, in an elementary sense, I just think there'll be a lot of gold. And that's how I ended the discussion board.
Oh.
But I titled it Big House by Audio Adrenaline.
I thought you were gonna say you just put the lyrics
No,
in.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
like, wow,
I
that would be a
should've,
move.
But I just, the title of my discussion board was just that, and then I sent it. So I hope I get some great comments later.
Oh, you like this
on
just
that.
happened?
This was last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
11:58 because it was due at 11:59. So
Right.
naturally, I finished it a minute
Most of
before.
my professors are really cool about like late, like a couple minutes late stuff. So it doesn't train me to be very good because Anyways, moving on. So this big feast in heaven, right?
Right.
There are big feasts in McDonald's as well. Maybe, you know how like Trump had like the McDonald's at the White House.
Yes.
God's
yes,
gonna
President Trump, he catered the fast food
the fast food. Maybe
for the Clemson football team.
God is catering McDonald's in heaven. Yeah. And maybe the kid knows something we don't.
Are there polysaturated fats in heaven?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know.
I don't think so because they destroy your body. I guess we will have a new body. Maybe it'll be
We get to
immune
destroy it
to-
from the beginning. Again. Yay.
Maybe it'll be immune to
What
all
a
of
thought.
that
If
stuff.
there's going to be any food in heaven from the earth, it's got to be cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Cheesesteaks.
Yes.
Interesting.
and
That's fair.
donuts.
And donuts. There's going to be a donut wall in heaven.
A donut wall in
A
heaven.
donut wall. I should have put
I
that in
should
the discussion
certainly
board.
hope so. Should have put that in there.
No, that's stuck in my head. Big house. Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be in your head all day long.
All year.
It's a great song though. We'll have to put it into this music system.
Yeah, for
at
sure.
some point.
Put in a request for that.
Exactly. All right, guys, this is Right Where You Want Me by Sarah Reeves. All right, guys, welcome back into the 90.9 The Light studios. So today, February 28th of 2019, pretty big day today. So first National Day is Public Sleeping Day.
Hey.
So essentially
Hey.
this is just celebrating napping in all of its glory. Definitely a top 10 day. Rachel likes this day. She actively practices it on the morning show.
Yeah.
So you're already a pro.
Hey, I think I celebrated it pretty well today.
I think you
in the
both
morning.
did.
Yeah.
Your
about you?
alarm
Got
clock
any-
We're
got
just
any
being
that.
festive.
Yeah.
You know?
We're getting with the spirit. Did you do you have any napping plans for later?
I don't have any napping plans because I have class and then a group project.
Yeah. Oh, are you doing the rest of
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're good. It's take 2 today.
Take
so
2.
hopefully we have no equipment malfunctions.
malfunctions?
Okay, I was
Hopefully
trying.
you have your equipment.
I was trying to be nicer.
So,
Long story short, I'm not a group projects person.
hey, me neither. Me neither.
Definitely not. What's the worst time you guys have accidentally fallen asleep before?
So what? I didn't fall asleep. This literally doesn't answer your question, but I was in 428, I think it was, and it's a big class. And I think I was telling you on Tuesday, but my eyes were just like, you ever get to that point where you're not in control whether your eyes are like doing anything, and you're like,
Yeah.
and so my eyelids just started to fall, and I was like front and center of this big class, and the teacher was just like literally watching me fall asleep in the
Oh,
front. We
no.
don't have desks or anything, because they're like these rolly chairs in Studio A, and he's literally watching me like start to fall asleep in his class, and he ends the class like 15 minutes early. He's like, you know what? I'm just seeing you guys, and I think it's a good time to end. We're just gonna end early. I'll catch you all on Friday, or whenever the day was, and I was so happy. I think I'd like to think it was
Professor
because
of
I
the
was
year.
falling asleep.
It probably was. It was probably just a really nice way of like not exposing you, but
Yeah,
also being
it
like,
was-
"Hey, man, go take a nap. You
yeah,
need it."
I think so.
Wow, Professor of the Year. You need to go on Rate My Professors and go be like,
Yeah, I
This
think we
guy
even
looks
went
out
on
for
Rate
his
My
students.
Professor on the show for this very guy.
"Oh,
Yeah, Professor Martin.
Okay.
He is so
right,
cool.
Right. Okay, the reality TV.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it wasn't that class, but it was another class by him. So.
Okay.
What about you, Rachel?
Well, one time I was on this mission trip, and for half of the day, I just could not stay awake. And every time we got on a bus or we were sitting down on couches doing like our Bible study thing, I would just like my eyes would close, and it was so weird. And like for the rest of the trip, it was okay, but for that time, I don't know. I just had no control over my like waking and sleeping. Like,
But yeah, you know what I mean with like when the eyes just start to like control themselves, and you're like, I need to keep them open.
yeah, and you like can't.
And your eyes are like like
Yes.
flinching. It's like doing this weird like eyelid twitch thing.
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's very painful.
What about you, Amy?
Oh wow, I don't know if I want to share this story. I'm gonna
I
do.
think
I'm
you
gonna.
should.
I'm
You
gonna
should.
share it anyway. So my friend in high school, this was, I want to say, senior year. So she messages me one night. She's like, "Hey, let's go get coffee tomorrow morning." And she knows I'm not a coffee person, and she's not a coffee person. So I was a little bit skeptical as to why, but I was like, I mean, okay, I'll go get coffee. So little did I know is that she planned a double date and didn't tell me because she knew I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
And so she had planned a double date for us and didn't tell me at all. I slept through it because they planned it at 9 in the morning on a Saturday. Like 9 in the
Oh.
morning on a Saturday? Why?
That's
That's a
dumb.
terrible idea.
Yeah.
I slept through it and woke up to a very angry phone call. But I'm really glad I slept
Wait,
through it because
so-
I wouldn't have gone.
so
if I
here's
So
the
it
thing.
was a 2 guys and 1 girl triple
yeah, it was.
person date.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
interesting.
did you know the guy?
No.
You didn't even okay.
No.
Is that a friend then?
No,
Like,
it's not. No,
why would your
definitely
friend
not.
decide to
Exactly. We had
Who
a very,
does that?
we had a in-length discussion about this, but I'd say that's probably
surprise dating? Is that a new genre? That could be like a new show. Surprise dating. You just
it's a new reality game show idea.
That would be entertaining.
Yeah, we had a very long, lengthy discussion
wow.
later that day, but
You can't.
I was very,
say-
very fortunate that I fell asleep through that.
Yeah, for sure. Good job.
Yeah, worst as far as hurting other people though, I've slept through work once. So.
That's child's play. You're fine.
Yeah.
Slept through work.
I've actually never slept through work. I was terrified
Okay.
of my like managers and stuff.
Am I like the only one who? Man, I'm glad I don't work there anymore because I would be so fired right
Staples
now.
or Nautica?
Staples, yeah,
Okay.
100%. My last day, actually,
Oh, no.
I almost did not show up,
No.
like by choice, and then I get a call from them like 15 minutes before. They're like, just want to make sure you're still coming in, and I was like,
Was
so,
it Mike that called you?
no, it was a manager. So
okay.
Mike, I
You
remember-
know his managers by name.
He talked about this one guy named Mike, and we
Oh,
joked
okay.
about bringing him on the show.
yeah.
Oh,
Mike
okay.
sounds awesome.
Oh, okay.
You know, I thought it was cool, and then I was like, is this legal, the amount of times I'm bringing Mike up? But so it's fine. Yeah, Mike, what a guy. Anyways, yeah, she knows Mike.
Now that like we don't have like a scheduled time to nap like we did in kindergarten or like K4, I really regret not
I
taking
schedule
use of
times for
K4.
myself to nap.
K4, you wait all the way. Wait, you mean K through 4?
K4, like what a preschool,
Pre-K, yeah.
pre-K, like
Okay,
preschool.
okay. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I thought you meant K through 4. I was like,
Oh,
you mean
no-
to
oh, no,
tell
no,
me you
no,
had
no,
a
no.
nap time
Not
in
K
fourth
through
grade?
I wish.
Because I'm missing out.
I never slept through nap
Was.
time. We had our like the beds that we laid on were like suspended in the air. There was like a couple inches
Huh.
from the bed or like cot thing to the ground. So me and my friend, we were on the opposite side of the room, and I would take my hairband and we'd sling it under the beds across the room instead of taking our naps.
Instead of
That's
taking a nap.
funny.
And I regret every second of
I feel like-
not taking use of the time to take a nap.
So I feel as though when you're in kindergarten, you don't want to take the nap. But if we had nap times in class here, that would be really cool. I would like that.
It definitely would be. There's different kinds of naps. Like
Is there?
science labeled these different kinds of naps.
Oh wait.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
what you're
So
saying. Yeah.
the first one is the power nap, which is approximately 10 to 20 minutes long. It can give a boost of energy throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave you drowsy like some longer naps might, and allow us to fall asleep at a decent time.
Right.
So that's the power nap. Then there's the hangover nap, which is 30 minutes long, which is 10 minutes too long. It leaves
Oh,
you
yeah.
loopy
Yeah.
and wanting to just stay asleep. You'll eventually snap out of it, but will feel much like we had a power nap. It might take a little bit of effort before we feel those benefits. Then there's the Brainiac, which is 60 minutes and includes the deepest sleep. May feel groggy. This type of nap might be best after a round of studying or before a big test.
What about the 3-hour nap?
California King.
California King.
California King is the one you're
Wow.
talking about. It will include a full cycle of sleep, include a REM or dream stage,
Yes.
longest nap. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I heard that
California
you're
King.
not supposed to sleep for like you're supposed to sleep either less than 30 minutes or an hour and a half if you're going to sleep longer than 30 minutes because an hour and a half is a full sleep cycle.
Interesting. That's a little too much science. We have a science category on Jeopardy later, so you're gonna have to put your brains
Do you
together
have
on
any
that
Disney
one.
princess, Disney sing
There,
along?
there is Disney. I brought back by popular demand is the Let It Go category.
Awesome.
So,
by
yeah.
the help Garrett not fail completely.
That's your softball category
Softball
because there's
category.
some toughies. I put in a sports category
Oh,
against my better
boy.
judgment because I was
Uh-oh.
like, I mean, like, it's a morning show. Some things in sports
have
happen,
to be sports.
right?
Wait,
So,
okay. I feel like that's the category you're gonna excel at.
Exactly.
Because you
That's
get all
one
the
I'm
points.
gonna take all the points.
Yeah, you get all the
Yeah.
points that we don't.
It'll
It's
be
rigged.
fun. It is. It might be rigged.
Spoiler
maybe.
alert: Amy wins. Plot twist.
Exposed. I probably won't make enough to win. But so it's also chocolate souffle day. I've never had souffle.
What is a souffle?
Souffle. It's like
Is that that thing on?
it's a fluffy, light baked cake. It's like half like a cream, like a French cream, and then a ton of
I have
egg
had
whites.
a souffle. Yes.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a really weird experience. That's what I have to say about it. What about you, Rachel?
I think that a souffle sounds kind of delicious.
Oh wait, you said you hadn't had one?
Oh no, I've
Oh,
not had
awkward.
one.
It's just a cake, but with 10 times the egg whites. So it's really,
Yeah,
really
no,
fluffy
it sounds really
and really
good.
moist.
So it's
Sounds
basically
really
an
good.
egg.
It's between like pudding and cake.
Yeah.
Is how I think of it.
Sounds like the type of stuff the Ross sometimes makes
Yeah.
in those little plastic cups.
I don't I stay away from those cups. If there's cookies there, I will take the cookies. Not rock cookies are those.
Actually, incredible.
Yeah, those are good. I don't know what
Those
they.
are highly acclaimed. I hear this talked about a lot.
I don't know.
Have you ever been in the Rot, Amy?
Once.
Oh
In high
my
school,
goodness.
we used to we had to tour the school once every year, and we go to Convo, and then we go to the Rot, and all the college
Wow.
students hated us, but that was the
Right.
only time.
So basically, Seafall.
Basically,
A one-day Seafall.
basically more like 1 hour of Seafall.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
that's the only
and the
time.
rot too.
You've never like used someone else's Flames Pass to just go in there and grab?
I haven't.
Wow.
They catered Sodexo for our prom or our junior senior banquet, so they
Gotcha.
had basically like
The
We-
rot at
a rod,
banquet.
but inside of the alumni balcony or ballroom, not
Mhm.
balcony,
That's-
the
that's-
ballroom. It was like a mini rod.
Yeah.
It
That's
was
tasteful.
pretty good.
Okay, I want
They
to know
had
why it's called
sushi.
the rot. Why?
Oh, it's because it's named after. It used to be like that area of land used to be where the Marriott Hotel was.
Marriott.
Yes.
Marriott.
Yes.
Rot.
But-
Okay,
And
that
calling
makes
it
Mar-
Riot is too much, apparently.
Riot. Yeah. You want to go to the Riot?
Riot.
Ew.
It probably maybe
Riot.
started out as the Riot, but then people were just like Riot.
Riot.
everything becomes shortened over
Yeah.
time, just like names.
Yeah.
They get shortened down and down. and
How
lesser.
how do you do that to Amy?
AIM.
Really?
My dad just calls
Yeah.
me AIM.
What about E? Is that not a thing?
No,
I didn't think
No.
so. E.
no, E is not a thing.
Aim.
What's
It's
your middle
also
name, Amy?
Rose.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I
People in high
almost.
school thought my first name was Amelia, so they just call me Amelia Rose. So I fully respond to that now.
Interesting. That's cool.
That's funny.
It's also National Tooth Fairy Day. Did your parents ever play along with the Tooth Fairy narrative?
Yes, but then my sister told me that it was my mom and dad, and I originally thought, like straight up thought, I was like that my mom and dad were the tooth fairies, like the actual tooth fairies, and I was like, because the way she worded it
Yeah.
made it sound. She was like, it's just mom and dad, and I was like, she's like, no, it's not real, and I was like, oh.
Aww.
Can't really remember. I don't think my parents ever did the whole Tooth Fairy thing.
You don't remember?
No, not. If I don't remember, they probably
Probably
didn't.
not. Yeah.
For me, I think I caught on very early that it was my mom and dad. And one time I had a tooth under my pillow and I woke up super early in the morning and there was nothing there. And I waddled into my mom and dad's room and I said, you need to put money under my pillow before I wake up officially. And then I went back to bed. And then when I woke up, there was a bunch of quarters.
So you proclaimed them to.
Yeah.
You proclaimed it false. You were
It
like,
was very upsetting that I wasn't getting any return on my
Hey,
investment.
The Bible verse asking you shall receive, or the door will be open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Knock and the door will be open. You were just putting that into practice.
have you guys seen Tooth Fairy with The Rock?
Yep.
I was going to bring that up. I love that movie because it's like part hockey and then part just like cheesy rock and Julie Andrews.
Right. Julie Andrews?
Yeah. She's in it.
Forgot that she was in
Yeah.
that. Oh, my
She's
goodness,
in
I
like
love
a
her.
couple cheesy movies like that in The Princess Diaries.
Oh
She's
yeah,
just
Princess
randomly
Diaries is a real one.
If they might be making a third one.
They are
I'm
making
very
a third
excited. Oh, they are. It's confirmed.
Oh well, Instagram confirmed.
Oh,
Instagram
that doesn't
confirmed.
mean anything until I see it on
True.
IMDb.
Yeah,
IMDb.
IMDb. Yeah, until I see it on there, I
Mhm.
won't believe it. But yeah, wow, that movie, very very cheesy.
The way you can remember it's IMDb is like I am the bomb.
I'm
Wow,
not
that
gonna
that
remember.
is I've never heard that
remember.
I just made
specific.
that up.
I am the bomb.
Yikes.
I am the bomb. Awesome.
So a news article actually that came out yesterday, the average payment for teeth was $413 last year, and now it's down to $370 this year. So the
Oh my
Tooth Fairy
goodness.
is closing his purse apparently.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wait, does that count like everybody? Is that
It's
count
like
every?
it's an average.
I think we've got another
Does-
Great Depression on our hands.
I know. I
We
mean, does
do.
that
National tragedy?
account for the people who aren't getting like?
No.
Okay. I was gonna
No,
say that
because then the
wouldn't-
average would be low.
like super
Yeah.
low. Yeah.
I have a feeling part of the reason my parents didn't do this. So my brothers were really into the wrestling, like the WWE. They loved it. I think we had a world champions, like that gold huge belt that they would wear in WWE, and they knocked out both of my front teeth at the same time. when I was little. So a lot of my teeth, they all like came out because I had siblings. So it would have been like 3 teeth at a time. And
Well, 3 teeth at a time. Does that mean 3 times the?
Yeah, exactly. Giving like $9 or $10 if the average is around 3 or 4. Giving that much to like a 7 or 8 year old at once.
Yeah.
It's a little dangerous.
A little dangerous. They could buy a lot of things with that.
Definitely. It's also National Toast Day.
Toast?
Oh, I'll have
Toast?
toast today.
I don't like toast.
All right, Mike's going off on this part. That's a tragedy. When they say
no.
simplicity is best, toast is what they meant.
It's bread.
This is the epitome of simplicity.
It's bread and butter.
It's good. It's amazing. It smells good too. Bath and Body Works should
When
make
I smell toast, I'm
candle.
like, that is awful.
Oh my goodness. You seem like you would like toast, honestly.
What does that mean? What does that
How
mean?
does one look like?
Like you enjoy toast.
I'm gonna walk
Just
up
the
to
vibe
someone.
I'm getting.
The vibe I'm
Outside
getting.
of this window, there's people walking in class, and I'm gonna go up to someone and say, "Hey, you look like you like toast," and then walk away.
They'll expect some toast though.
I actually
That's a
kind of
good
want to
point.
do that after. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll
So
see.
my friend
Let
has
me
a
know how it
very
goes.
loose definition of toast. We'll be sitting at the rot and she'll be like, okay, I'm going to go get toast. And she comes back with an entire bagel and it's like barely toasted, but it's like got
That's not
3
a bagel.
inches.
Is not toast.
It's
though.
got like 3 inches
It's different.
of peanut butter and jelly. And I'm like, this
Ew.
is a bagel peanut butter and jelly sandwich that
Ew.
you were calling toast. And
That's not quite
it's,
toast.
yeah, it seems like it's stretching the terms.
Amy,
That definitely is.
what do you put in the toaster?
Bread?
Yes.
No, you have to lead it. up.
I know. I mean, wait.
You have to be like, so what's it called when you have people over your house? Host. What is it when
I-
someone
oh, yeah,
haunts
yeah,
your
yeah.
house? A ghost. What is it when you don't have the least? You have the most.
Well,
And
we
then
already
you
said
say-
toast 1,000 times, so I was like
Right.
maybe, and then
Oh.
she was like, bread. I was
No,
like,
from a chemistry
Too smart
standpoint,
for us.
the toast cannot be reversed.
I don't
So
know.
the toast can't be called bread, and
You
the
could
bread
scrape
can't be
off
called
all the toasty
toast.
parts.
That's true.
Wait, what?
But the burnt part is the best. It gives it flavor.
What?
Yeah,
Gives
but
it
if you were trying to
burntness.
restore it to its original bread form.
Why would you
toast
be
it.
trying to do that?
It tastes good.
No, I mean,
Burnt
why would we
toast.
be trying to get it back to its original
Well,
bread
she just
form?
said, just hypothetically, because she was saying how
Hypothetically.
chemistry-wise you can't turn
Oh, may
toast
have
back into
missed
bread.
that part. May have been dozing off or something.
Just a little bit. I had a French teacher. Her husband worked for Pepperidge Farm, which has that cinnamon roll bread, and she'd bring it to me like a loaf every day. And I go to the teacher's lounge and just make toast.
Oh,
So that's what I did throughout
That
high
sounds
school. That was my
delicious.
motivation.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only reason I got an A in that class. All right. So on this day, the chemical structure of DNA was discovered in Cambridge University. Building blocks of life. Good job. Francis Crick and James Watson. 1953.
Wow.
Fun sciencey things.
Very cool.
Final episode of MASH aired in 1983, became the most watched television show episode in history.
Never seen it.
My dad loves this show. I can't do the medical. I
I
can't
don't
do
know
it.
anything. I don't even know what it is.
It's the MASH. I don't know what it stands for. I assume the H stands for hospital. Military something hospital.
Yeah. It's about
It's
a
just like a
military
war hospital, and there's these guys,
Is
and
it a
they
real? Is
are
is
doctors, and they do doctory things.
Yeah.
Is it like reality TV or
No,
is it?
no,
It's like a drama.
Drama?
I
Medical
really
drama.
have only seen it when it like comes on at the gym, and I
Yeah.
don't really watch it, so I wouldn't know.
The opening, the musical intro is kind of catchy.
Yeah.
That's all I really remember.
I can never hear the volume because at the gym you don't have the volume. So
That's true. Michael Jackson won 8 Grammys on this day in 1984. 8
Wow.
Grammys. Most people don't even win 1 Grammy, and this
Right.
guy won 8 on the same night. That's
That's crazy.
insane.
That is.
that man was a legend.
Indeed. All right, 1940. The first televised basketball game was shown. Featured Fordham University and the University of Pittsburgh from Madison Square Garden in New York. So first televised basketball
cool.
game. And the last one. So on this day, my dad was born. I
Aww.
honestly
Is it
don't
your
know
dad's
how old.
birthday?
It is my dad's birthday. I actually don't know how old he is. I'm gonna go with 105.
Whoa! You can't say
It's
that.
somewhere between
This is-
105 and 110. somewhere along those lines.
Wow.
He won't like that joke. But yes, my father was born today, so happy birthday to my dad.
Happy birthday, Amy's dad.
I'll have to
Happy
ask.
birthday.
I'll have to ask how old he is later.
Yikes. This is archived.
I know he doesn't like me asking that,
That's awesome.
but not as much as my mom doesn't like me asking what her age
That's
is.
fair.
But her birthday isn't for a couple months, so I can get out of that question for a
Well,
little
happy
bit.
birthday, Amy's dad.
All right, guys, this is Fight For Me by Gavi. All right, guys, welcome back into the Get Up and Go show. So during the break, I was just on Twitter, and I just have to read this news story because this is so funny to me. So in the NBA, I don't know how much you guys know about the NBA, Garrett
None.
and Rachel. I figured as much. So in the NBA, they like to do a bobblehead night where they pick like a popular player on the team, and everyone in the crowd gets bobbleheads. So this guy returned from a foot injury. His name is Karis LeVert. I think I said that right. He plays for the Brooklyn Nets, and he had 20 minutes of playing time, and it was his bobblehead night, and he didn't score at all.
That's
which I think
a little
is
awkward.
Yeah, it's like the funniest thing in the world to me as a sports person. You have a bobblehead night, and you have 20 minutes of game time, and NBA defenses are not good. No one plays defense.
Yeah.
And there's a select few like Kawhi Leonard and Robert Covington and a couple players that are good at defense, but like you have 20 minutes of game time and you don't score on your own night of recognition.
That's awkward.
That's
That is really
hilarious to me. But anyway, so the real point of this segment, we're gonna play Would You Rather,
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
This was fun.
backed by popular demand. All right. So the first one, would you rather eat no candy at Halloween or no turkey at Thanksgiving?
No candy at Halloween.
Amen.
Easy.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Have to have turkey on Thanksgiving.
that tryptophan.
I don't even think I ate candy on Halloween
I didn't.
this year. Cause like I helped, cause it was Wednesday this year,
Right.
so I helped with the church ministry, but I don't think I ate candy.
I did not. I don't even know what I was doing on Halloween while I was here. I might have.
Yeah, we were here.
Wait. Was the Caesar thing you and I both did that? The name is
Scaremare.
Scaremare. Was that on 31st? Was that on Halloween as well?
No, this Halloween was a Wednesday this year, and Scaremare's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to go with no candy on Halloween. All right, next one. Would you rather be a contestant on a dating game show or a survival show?
A survival show. I hate.
Yeah. Same.
I'd have to go with survival because there's a cameraman there. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't think the
How
danger
danger
is
could
that
it really
big.
be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like like there's a producer there, so
Yeah.
their survival is probably not as survival as it is just reality TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like Bear Grylls and all that
Yeah.
fun
Bear
stuff.
Grylls.
Yeah,
What a guy.
no dating game show. Gonna have to stay away from that
Mhm.
one. All right, would you rather be able to speak all languages or talk to animals?
Talk to.
Speak all languages. Definitely.
I'm gonna say
Actually, no. You could make so much money if you could talk to animals.
That's a
no,
good
you would make
point.
some. Yeah, true. Actually, no, I was just gonna say because you'd
like,
probably be
it's
the only person who
possible
could
to learn all languages. kind of.
possible.
It's possible to learn the
Get it?
key language. Oh,
Pause.
yes. But I'm saying it's possible. It's
Okay.
impossible.
That was bad.
That was pretty bad. I'm
It's
sorry.
impossible to talk to animals. So yeah, probably actually that, because that'd be like superhero.
That's what you get for
a little
that, for that-
delayed, but thanks.
Yeah, for that dad joke. Hey, well, if the
Slap on the wrist.
my sounds are all getting mysteriously deleted off my set,
Shade.
so I need to go into Sherlock Holmes mode and find out
Sherlock
who's
Holmes.
messing with the
Benedict
computer.
Cumberbatch mode.
Yes, Benedict Cumberbatch mode. So they're one and the same. I guess from like a Christian perspective, we should be saying all languages because then we could evangelize. But like at the same time, animals.
You could evangelize in English though.
That's true.
What?
Very accurate. I like
Not
talking
if
to
they don't
animals,
speak English.
like doing like being Snow White and just being able to like summon birds. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, the bird would probably just be like, "Nah, man, I'm not going."
Hey, if they are run by the government, which there are many conspiracy theories that birds
Are birds real?
robots. Maybe.
Never
Maybe
know.
not. I'm gonna go with birds are probably real.
Birds are probably real.
That's one of the more fun conspiracy theories to follow, though, because people are like, I haven't seen a bird since the government shut down. Which
I heard birds this morning when I came out, because
I
it's
did
actually
too.
not that hot. I mean, it's not that cold out today, and there were birds singing.
it wasn't too bad.
Could have just been a
41 degrees and sunny. There's the weather update. That's about
41 it was
an hour
definitely
and
sunny.
20 minutes due, but that's all right.
Awesome.
All right, the next one. Would you rather eat a raw onion or 2 raw heads of garlic?
That's so hard.
Neither.
I would easily do both of these.
You're just gonna take them both?
Garlic doesn't bother me. I could eat
No,
2 raw
have you-
heads of garlic, and I
Raw garlic.
It's
Yes.
hard to eat it though. How do you even just
I
chop
could-
it off a little bit at a time?
I'd just
Bite in?
yeah, it wouldn't bother
Huh.
me. Same with the onion. I love onions. I would eat it like a fruit if that wasn't weird.
I'd probably do
Neither
the
of these
onion.
would bother me. Garrett, you look at
That's
you
really
look-
weird.
You're looking at me in fear right now.
That is so weird.
It is weird.
Wait, so you just eat an onion like an apple?
I would. I haven't, but I would.
I thought you were about to say you have, and I was
No.
like,
I
Amy.
used to eat peppers like apples though, like green.
Yeah.
That's
like bell
a little bit
peppers.
less weird, but an onion, that is like a thick thing.
Yeah. If I could bite into it, I might not be able to. But
I'm gonna bring
I
an
like
onion.
onions.
Actually, I'm taking it back. I'm not gonna bring an onion. Yeah, so cannot recommend either of those. Gonna pass.
all right. Would you rather be able to eat free of charge at any restaurant or have the ability to have unlimited food without gaining any weight?
That second option. Absolutely.
Probably the first one. Honestly.
I'd say the first, because
I
I
already
don't.
can do that at Liberty.
Yeah, I try
Well,
to.
I mean,
eat
it's not for free though.
It feels
it's
like
really
it's
not.
for free. but
It won't when
when.
when the loans come around.
Yeah, I feel like I have a decent metabolism, and
Yeah,
that
same.
eating unhealthy food for a span doesn't really seem to affect me that much.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'd have to go with free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge, because. Yeah.
You can always walk it off,
Yeah.
but yeah, free food.
Free food. You can't
that.
pass up free
Especially
food.
as a college student.
No.
Would you rather never need glasses or never have back pain?
Never need glasses.
Easy.
Same.
'cause
I
I-
don't have back pain anyways.
Yeah. Well, I feel like if I was 56 or something, I would be like, I might have back pain, but like if I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, I have bad eyesight and I want to not have bad eyesight.
I would
That was
I would
my-
agree with that. Yeah, my eyes are pretty awful.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a whole raw jalapeno or chug an entire bottle of mustard?
Oh, jalapeno.
Yeah.
Easy.
Jalapeno's
Bottle of
not too
mustard?
bad.
That's not bad at all.
Do you guys eat the jalapenos that come in with like
No.
the pizza? Like from Pizza
No.
Hut?
Mm-mm.
Do you?
Sometimes.
What?
In the Olive Garden salad, doesn't it? There's a jalapeno
those are
in there.
no, it's not
Oh.
jalapeno. It's a
Pepper of some kind.
I don't know what it's
It's
called.
like a mildly spicy pepper.
Yeah.
I
but
don't
they're
know
not
what
too
it's called.
bad.
Is it? It's not banana pepper. It's no. What is it? I don't know. I'll look it up later. Who
No,
knows?
no idea. Yeah, jalapeno's the easy one. I don't think I could chug an entire bottle of mustard.
Then you could say you did it though.
That's true. That's
Pretty
not
impressive.
that's
But
not really an
can't be
achievement
that
that
can't
I,
be like
That's
good
not
for
a
you.
resume thing. Like, oh, I chugged an entire bottle of mustard.
would
I'm gonna
probably
put
be
that on a
like-
resume.
Yeah, that's
Say that you're dedicated to completing goals. Get the job on the spot. All right, would you rather eat spaghetti through a straw or blend it into a smoothie? As an Italian, this is a sacrilegious
Wait,
question.
one more
This
time.
is terrible. Eat spaghetti through a straw or blend it into a smoothie.
Ah.
Yeah, both of these options are equally
Also,
terrible.
it was a pepperoncini. Pepper.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
it's called.
I
Anyways,
gotcha.
neither that. Wait, blend it.
Like make a smoothie, a spaghetti smoothie.
Yeah, that's.
I'd have to go with the smoothie option just because the straw would get obnoxious to try to eat spaghetti through a straw. Not
Wait,
really sure how
what if
you
it was
do
wait,
that.
what if it was one like really long spaghetti strand, like really long, like just the whole pasta was one spaghetti strand.
That'd be a little bit easier.
A little bit easier, but still really
yeah,
weird.
I'd have to say blend it through a smoothie. But still,
I hate that
I'd
I
do
have
the
to agree
straw.
with
I
that.
hate this question.
I hate that I have to agree with like I probably do this.
It's the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
It's like voting most
no,
of the time.
definitely the smoothie would be disgusting. I'm definitely going with the straw.
Yeah, but if I true. Yikes. In
It
an
can be a
ideal
thick
world,
straw.
where are the
Oh, but
forks?
still.
Where are the forks?
Yeah, where are the forks in this
Wait,
world?
why don't we just use the straw as a fork? That's the real question.
Because then it wouldn't be through a straw. It's all about hypotheticals.
Yeah. You can't mess with the hypotheticals, Garrett.
Can I just like wash my hands and use my hands at that point?
No.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, next question. None of these conditional things. All right, would you rather live in the city or the country?
Oh, city. Well, dang it. Now I'm thinking about it.
Usually the impulse is right though. So you said
Probably
city pretty
city,
fast.
yeah.
It's like on a test, you put an answer down and then you change it. Always wrong. Guaranteed. Never change an answer on a test.
Yeah. The worst is when it's like A that you have. You're like,
Yes.
well,
I had a
something's
teacher
wrong.
who did that on the entire exam, and it was math too.
That's mean.
It was very mean, but I got a decent grade, so it was okay.
So
I think I'd do city, but ideally small town.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, I could not do like Hickville country. Like I
Right.
could not do that. But I don't think I could do New York City either. Something in between.
I'd want to work in a city, but then live like outside the city, like in a
I
suburban
wouldn't.
area.
It's so much traffic. Like that's exactly what my.
Traffic doesn't really bother me, honestly.
Even when you're in the car for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
each
like,
way.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
It does-
because
doesn't
when we did
really-
like dancing in like New York City, we stayed in New Rochelle, but which was like that was a long drive to get there. There was a lot of traffic, and yeah, that's what I have to say.
All right. Would you rather play real life Pac-Man or real life Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
That's
I don't
that's
want-
a pretty easy one. Mario.
Who wants to get chased by ghosts and like?
But you could just keep eating.
In a tunnel thing. Whew.
It'd still kind of be fun.
Could
but
you imagine what like real
can't
life
pass up
Pac-Man must be
Mario
like?
Kart.
You know, how you're in like a dark
That's just
tunnel
that would
eating.
be a horror movie.
Yeah, and then, oh wow, no thank you, no thank you.
Yeah, Mario Kart's the easy one. Throwing red shells at people, throwing bananas.
Bananas.
That'd be fun. At prom, we had the after party at my school. We had go-karts, so it was kind of like Mario Kart.
That's cool.
It was pretty fun. No, there weren't any red shells or bananas or bullets, but it was still fun. All right, would you rather have the pet monkey from Aladdin or the pet tiger?
Monkey.
Monkey.
What's his name? Was it
Abu.
Abu? Yeah.
Abu, and the tiger was Raja.
I almost said Boots, and I was like, that is
Definitely
Dora.
a tiger. I love
What?
tigers.
But tigers will kill you.
That tiger didn't kill people.
No, but
So.
tiger. Okay. Well, I would rather have Abu. He seems pretty chill.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Actually, no. If we're being real, was it Raja?
Raja.
Seems pretty. He seems way more chill than Abu. But Abu seems like a better friend.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to wear a superhero cape or a pirate patch all the time?
Superhero cape.
Easy. Superhero capes are cool. I would wear one
I
without
could do a
even
pirate eye patch and then just say like my eye got gouged out or something.
Nick
and I'm
come up
Fury.
with an epic
Yeah.
story.
I say I'm Nick Fury's long lost white son.
He doesn't have an eye patch
It's
in the
not
Captain Marvel
hereditary.
trailers, and it's messing with my head.
True.
dear.
That's not Nick Fury. Which actually that comes out next week.
What?
Captain Marvel
Mm.
next Friday.
Yes, it's us.
Slightly excited. All right. Would you?
And then there's Endgame. What's going on with that? Is that a different movie? I'm so
Yes.
confused.
It's two different movies. Captain
my
Marvel's
goodness.
a prequel. It's set in the 90s.
Okay.
So yeah, you got to
They
go
need to
back
stop
before you
making
go
those
forward.
movies.
Yeah, they need to stop. They need to stop after Endgame.
It's
but
literally
will
called
they? Probably.
Endgame. It has
They're
to.
not gonna stop.
They're
though,
not
'cause they're
gonna
making
stop.
so much money. They're gonna.
They
milk
need
this.
to. They
Okay,
need
this
to
better
stop.
not turn into an Ice Age.
If they stop for 10 years and don't say anything, like Marvel just shuts down, don't say anything, come back with a movie in 10 years, you know how much money they'd make? Like, just
Yeah.
give it a break for 10 years and come back. And then, like, what Star Wars did. Like,
Yeah.
Disney bought Star Wars, and then they were like, hey, we're making new movies, and everyone freaked out. And it worked. But speaking of movies, this one. This question: would you rather watch only Adam Sandler movies for the rest of your life, or Nicolas Cage movies for the rest of your life?
Who's Adam Sandler again? I'm looking.
He's the guy in like Grown Ups. He's in
I think I know
Happy
who it is.
Gilmore, the golfer guy. What else is he in? He's in that. There's a movie called Jack in Jill. It was terrible. Awful movie. Probably one of the worst I've ever seen that he was in.
Yeah, I've seen movies with him, I think.
They're all pretty cheesy and pretty terrible.
Nick Cage. Wow.
I'd say Nicolas Cage because I really like the National Treasure
I was about to
movies.
say I just watch National Treasure every
It's a good movie. It takes a lot of heat, but
Yeah.
it's really not that bad of a
liked
movie.
them. I didn't even know they took heat, but I like
There's
them.
a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of like Nicolas Cage.
There's a lot of
memes.
memes.
Oh yeah, I
of
know there's a
Nicolas
ton of
Cage.
Nicolas
I think
Cage
a lot
memes,
of
but
it is because he didn't pay his taxes, and if
Really?
you don't pay your
Ooh.
taxes as a rich person, you
Yeah.
don't ever live that down. And
Yeah. And a movie called National Treasure when it's supposed to be like patriotic, and then he doesn't give his money to the government.
that's a good point.
That
He
is how
stole
you
the
pronounce the word.
Declaration though, so maybe it is on
the
brand.
Declaration of Independence. yeah.
That's true. Yeah, maybe he's just trying to sabotage America.
Maybe.
One step at a time.
All right, last question here. The only song you can listen to for the rest of your life. So would you rather listen to Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley or I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston?
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna get
That's so easy. That's one of the songs that just never gets old.
Yeah.
And that
I
music
will always
video
love
is
you. It
so
gets old
funny.
before it's over because it's just
Yes.
the same thing over and over again.
Exactly. Never Gonna Give You Up is a classic.
I mean, they're both classics. To be fair,
That's true. But Never Gonna Give You Up can't get old, so it's
true.
even more
True, true.
classic. All right, guys. This is Broken Mirror by Wait for the Day. All right, guys, welcome back into the 90.9 The Light Studios for the Get Up and Go show. My name is Amy G, joined alongside Rachel, Garrett, and a special guest on the show today, my friend Lenore. Lenore, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing phenomenal, Lenore. It is a pleasure to have you on the show. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a bit? Tell the people.
I'm Lenore Blank, and I'm 14, and I'm homeschooled, and I go to church with Amy, so that's how I know her.
Yep, we go to the same church.
Awesome.
So, yeah, Lenore is one of my really good friends, so I've actually never told you, Lenore, this story, so I'll go in the back a little bit. I was sitting in French 3 in 10th grade. Lenore's mom is outside the window waving at us. So I was sitting in a French class in 10th grade, and my teacher was talking about how older women need to become friends and mentor younger women. And I was like, I don't have any friends that are like significantly younger than me. Like I had friends that were older than me that were mentors in my life. But I was like, wow, like I don't have any younger friends that I can like give advice to. And mentorship is actually a biblical command in Titus 2. It's not a suggestion. And so, Lenore, I'm good friends with your brother Aaron because we're in the same friend group. And I was like, I should be friends with Lenore and reach out to Lenore because you've just gotten to high school this year, right?
Yeah.
9th grade.
That's fun.
And obviously, as the listeners can tell on the show, I share at least one embarrassing story every single show where I've messed up. So I love the opportunity to be able to advise people younger than me in how not to make the same mistakes that I did. So, yeah. But I'm very happy to be friends with you and Lenore.
Thanks.
You're an awesome person. My Marvel buddy. Part of
That's
the
sweet.
friendship involves watching Star Wars movies,
Yeah.
of course. Comes along with that. So, Lenore, you got braces
I did. I got them Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, so these are brand new.
Yeah,
Wow. How do you like them?
I don't.
See, I never had to have braces, so I never got that experience. So, is
Yeah.
it like what are some like new things that are like interesting about
Well,
that?
I've been eating soup all of yesterday, and today I had like a protein shake this morning,
Yeah.
and it just feels funny, and it hurts to bite down, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that'll go away with time, you know.
yeah.
It will, yeah. For
Campbell's
me-
soup, pudding, and applesauce
Yes.
is
I had
what I
Applesauce.
lived
ramen.
on when I got my braces.
See, I live on that anyway, and I don't have braces, so
It's the college food diet
yeah.
and the braces
The
diet.
rot, I like to call it the rot alternative.
Amazing.
So,
Yeah, my teeth, when the teeth started falling out when I was like 6 or 7, I looked like a carved pumpkin. Like I will show you guys a picture. Like it was
I'm
like
gonna have to see this picture.
every other tooth was out. I was like a carved pumpkin. It was really, really terrible.
That's really
And then when
funny.
my teeth did grow in, I looked like a vampire. Like, I had the jagged teeth, the massive overbite. It like, I could fit a straw in between my two front teeth. It was really bad. I could be the next Count Dracula on Sesame Street. Garrett's good friends with Count Dracula over
great
here.
friends with Count Dracula.
So yeah, braces were quite the time. I think I had them for about 2 years.
I think that's how long I need them for.
Yeah. I went on a missions trip 2 weeks after I got my braces, and one of the brackets fell off, and I freaked out because I was like,
Wait, what's a bracket for? Like, what is that? Like the connecting things?
bracket, there's like, they
It's
glue.
one of these things.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
one of the
actual
little metal squares. They
thing.
put glue on your teeth,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they stick the brackets on. And
Yikes.
the bracket fell off. I was just eating something, not even something hard. I think it was actually spaghetti.
You didn't
And-
eat it, did you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Thankfully, I did not eat the bracket.
Thank you.
But yeah, it came off, and I was freaking out because I was in 7th grade at the time, so I was a couple years younger than you when I got him, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the worst. I thought my parents were gonna have to like repay for braces, and I was freaking out. And I walk up to my mom like bawling, crying. I'm like, Mom, my bracket fell out. And then we called them up, and they were like, oh yeah, we'll just re-glue it back on, come back in. And it was like no big deal at all.
Yeah, that's
So-
what they said would happen if I made it fall off.
And I see you went with navy blue.
Yeah, it's supposed to be navy blue, but it looks black. So
That's a good color choice. I would always way overstress my color choices.
Well, what did
for
you what did
braces.
you decide on?
This is so nerdy. So
Rainbow.
no, anytime like a new season would start for my sports teams, I would get that color. So like when the
Oh.
Eagles season started, I got green and black, and then when the Flyers started, I would get orange and black, and then the Phillies, I think I got red one time, but I didn't like it, so I didn't do red again. I mostly did blue though. Like
Yeah.
in the summer, I'd get light blue, because they were like, oh, you should get like the color of your eyes. Like if you have blue eyes, get blue braces.
I
or
would
like
get brown.
Wait, what about brown?
brown, they said go with, I forget what color. There's like
Green or
different
something?
accent colors for your eyes.
Maybe
that
like
you're
some sort of
supposed to-
greenish, hazily
yeah,
something.
like that. They said never go with white though,
Yeah.
because it looks really, really dirty. Which
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I would not like that.
Have you never had braces, Garrett?
Yeah, that is what I said a couple minutes ago.
Right. That's what I.
Thanks
That's what I
for tuning me
thought.
out.
But like, I was just. Everyone has braces.
Yeah.
Did you you had braces?
Yeah.
Did you have your wisdom teeth out?
Yes, all of them.
Oh my.
I think I had.
That was
I
actually
got all of them out
very
as well.
traumatic.
That was awesome. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Are you
Did you
serious?
guys
Yeah.
did you guys say anything like while you were really loopy?
No,
that was
I wasn't
embarrassing.
even loopy. I just
Really?
was in a ton of, well, so I didn't realize that I was supposed to like clean out the like massive what are they called, like holes on all four corners of my mouth, and so it got very painful because like stuff would get stuck.
Oh
It's
my
so,
god!
it's this
Did
so
you have like that
disgusting,
little like
but-
water?
Yeah, I
drippy
didn't
thingy?
realize that I was supposed to use that.
It hurts so much, but
It hurts so much.
it
was terrible.
hurts so like my wisdom teeth experience
Thinking about
hurts so
that
much.
now is just
But
traumatic.
the time in between the pain and like after the surgery was so
Oh, no.
funny.
Were you loopy then?
Oh, I wasn't like one of those people who was like way out of it, but I was
That's gonna
just
be me.
kind of goofy. I was a little
Yeah.
bit goofy, you know.
I'm already like quirky and hyper as it is. I'm gonna be singing every single Disney movie soundtrack. I feel bad. I might have to get mine out, might not. They said my wisdom teeth look good for now, but
Yeah.
it's gonna take a turn out in left field probably because of just how bad historically my teeth have been. And I'll probably
Historically.
end up. I feel bad. My dad will probably end up being the one to like drive me back, and I really feel bad for him because it's just gonna be a lot of singing, a lot of movie references,
Yeah.
which I do anyway. So it's gonna be like level 10 OP. And oh, wow. And also, you went on a youth retreat a couple weeks ago.
I did.
Tell me about that.
It was a lot
I
of fun.
kind of miss the youth retreats,
It was a really good retreat. Everybody behaved. And,
which is shocking for especially the middle schoolers.
not just the middle schoolers though.
That's true, unfortunately.
It was a really good retreat. The lessons were good. Like the theme was how to like obey God and enjoy it and be joyful about it. And then I got sick halfway through, so that sucked. But it was a lot of fun, even though I got sick. So
I feel like that always happens at the end of the retreat. Everyone
Yeah.
catches something.
like I knew I had a fever the last night of the retreat, and then I had another fever the morning of coming home. So
Aw. And your best friend Esther, where did she move to
she
again?
moved to Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg. And she got to come, didn't she?
She was going to come, but she got sick
no,
before.
she didn't?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
no.
It was really
Oh, that's so sad.
disappointing.
Aw.
So she's
that's
coming down this weekend again. So
Oh,
we're
that'll be
hoping she's
fun.
not getting sick.
I'm
She
expecting
won't
pictures
get
of
sick.
another fashion show.
Okay.
Lenore and Esther, they like to try on a ton of clothes, and they always send me pictures of them modeling the outfits.
That's cool. See, the only fashion show I did was on Webkins. Did y'all play that
Yeah.
Webkins fashion show?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
that
fun.
was
very
my
fun.
favorite. I was so good at that.
Webkins fashion show. Did you ever do Webkins?
I
Lenore?
did. I still have all
I didn't
my
know if they had
stuffed animals.
faded out by.
Yo, people still
time.
play it here in college.
Really?
So a lot of people in my dorm. Yes. I need to go get some at the dollar store like we talked about.
Yeah,
They're a
they
lot
were like
cheaper now.
You had to give up a foot, a leg, a kidney, and a liver to get a
Kidney
Webkins.
and a liver,
Kidney
yes.
and a liver and a pancreas.
Yes.
When we were little, and now they're. you can
I'm
get
half the
them at
man I
dollar
was.
store.
So
Shadow Fox. Was that,
No!
the name?
wait, you didn't even tell me. Did you just say what was yours?
Cute Kitty 1.
Cute
I don't
Kitty
think I
number
got
one.
the concept of naming animals when I was 7 because
Cute
Cute
Kitty-
Kitty 1 is not really a name. It's more of a username kind of thing or like
Yeah.
a password, but I should have not been allowed to name animals.
Mine were always really cliche, like Sparkle and Smokey. For my gray horse was Smokey.
Gray Horse, what other animals did you have?
I had a lion that I named Sam. I had a snowman. I named it Snowball.
A snowman? There was a snowman Webkins?
I thought it was a penguin when I first got it. And my brothers
Funny.
my brothers were like, that's a snowman. So
Wait,
the
how do you have
carrot
a-
knows.
Like, how do you have because they're made out of the like stuffed animal material. How do you make a snowman out of?
It was like shaped
That's a
like
good
a snowman
question.
with like arms.
I know that, but I mean, it just. Oh, that
That
would be
doesn't
weird.
seem to fit into Webkins because Webkins was animals.
Yeah, it's. It's really weird. A snowman.
I'm trying to remember
Did
all
you have the
animals I
underwater
had.
world?
No,
I mean,
I had a
underwater-
bird.
underwater-
I begged for a bird because I wanted a treehouse.
Oh.
Webkins home.
Because I had a bird. I didn't do the treehouse thing, but I had a bird. I remember I had an underwater room for my whale or something. I think it was a whale, and I had like a ton of like dogs and stuff. But
I had a cat, a white cat. That was Cute Kitty 1.
Kitty
I had a leopard that I named Leo.
Leo. Oh, aren't you so clever?
So original. I had a penguin, but I cannot remember what I named the penguin. I'm gonna try to log back in.
Probably
To my Webkins.
Penny or something.
Penny.
Wait. Oh, penguin. Penny.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Probably some kind of alliteration, cheesy thing like that.
Wait, what was that? Mr. Popper or something?
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Popper's
Popper's Penguins.
Penguins.
That was a
Jim
good movie.
Carrey.
What?
You liked that movie?
Yeah, I saw it when
Never
I was
seen the
12.
movie.
There's
I
a
liked
lot
it.
of controversy on the morning show today.
Or
That was my
controversy.
favorite controversy. That was my favorite kids book. We read it in first grade and we drew illustrations.
We would always read the books.
I
yeah.
have never liked a Jim Carrey movie. I will never watch
What?
anything
What
with
about
Jim
Bruce
Carrey.
Almighty? Have you seen Bruce
I
Almighty?
have not seen that actually.
Have you seen Evan Almighty?
Yes.
Isn't
It's
it
like
Steve Carell? in
No,
those
Steve
movies?
Carell is in Evan Almighty. Bruce Almighty is
Oh,
Jim
I've only
Carrey.
seen Evan Almighty.
Is it the same? Is it just a reboot? Is it the same thing?
It was actually the first iteration of it, believe it or not. Steve Carell was in Bruce Almighty as a news anchor, and then his story continued like the same kind of exact kind of thing, except it was Steve Carell. It was really, you have to do some research. I can't, too many facets to explain.
Jim Carrey ruined the Grinch. He ruined Mr. Popper's Penguins.
He was
He's
the best
ruining
Grinch.
Oh no, Benedict Cumberbatch was
Okay,
a better
well he
Grinch.
wasn't the Grinch
All
once.
right. All right, guys, this is Save Your Life by Newsboys. When we come back, we're gonna play a little game of Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy!
All right, guys, welcome back into the Get Up and Go show for the best time of the day, the time where we play Jeopardy.
I really think you should get an audio clip of you saying this is Jeopardy.
And
you
put it in?
You have to
Okay.
have you over that.
I'm gonna do that
Awesome.
when I get time. That's gonna happen. I'll make my own Jeopardy intro.
You got to do it.
It'll be great. All right, guys. So you each have to choose your own noise. like your buzzing noise.
I'll say
Beep. Okay.
Bing.
Rachel is beep. Lenore, what do you want to be?
I don't know.
Do you want to be Buzz?
Sure, I'll be Buzz.
All right, Garrett, what do you want to be?
Bing.
Bing. Okay.
Like an iPhone text, like
All right.
bing.
Bing.
I was gonna say Bing.
Buzz and beep.
Bing.
All right, guys. I think that's the only little chores to take care of here. All right, we're going to go ahead and start. Lenore, since you're the guest, we're going to let you take the board first. So I'll go over the categories. He said, she said, which is like famous quotes. Let It Go, backed by popular demand. This is Disney songs. You try to match the name of the song to the movie. Eureka, this is the smart category, so we'll see how this goes. You Can't Do That is the fourth category. This is penalties and fouls in sports.
Oh my goodness.
You guys are probably not going to be good at this category,
I'm
but that's
not gonna be
exactly
good
what I
at
wanted.
this.
Next category, famous Chris's. Pretty self-explanatory. And last, also backed by popular demand, is Bone Apple Teeth.
All right, let's go.
So,
famous
yep.
Chris's 500.
Wow. A bold move. I like it. This contemporary Christian artist won a Grammy for his song, And If Our God Is For Us.
Buzz. Chris Tomlin.
That is right. It is Chris Tomlin. I didn't know that he had a Grammy.
That was good.
That was pretty good. All right, you still have the board, Lenore.
Let's go same category 400.
In 1492, this Chris sailed the
Oh my
ocean
goodness.
blue.
Buzz. Christopher Columbus.
Very good. You guys can also chime in.
Wait, what?
Not that I don't want Lenore to
Really?
win.
Wait,
Wait, we can steal?
Yes, that's how Jeopardy works.
Oh
That's
my
why
gosh,
you
I
have
was just
your
like- I was
buzzes.
just like-
I was like, she's just gonna like clean us
gonna-
out.
Okay, I take full blame and responsibility for the debacle that the first Jeopardy was, but
That was kind of on us, to be fair. I was just like,
no,
oh, whatever.
yes,
You
no.
know.
The point, Lenore has possession of the board, so she
Dang
chooses
it,
the
she
category.
chooses it, but we can
yeah,
guess.
everyone can guess.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
All right, from now on.
I'm coming
Yeah.
in. I'm coming in. With
You
these
guys gotta
famous
come
Y'all
in
are going
hot
down.
with these buzzing noises and stuff. All right, Lenore, you're still in charge.
Same category 300.
This Chris is best known as his role as the Mighty Thor.
Beep. Chris Hemsworth.
Good job. It is Chris Hemsworth.
I forgot my noise.
I am so ready for Chris Pratt whenever it comes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have him like in my mind.
I know
like,
he's gonna be
Just
one
to
of them.
remind you of the noises, Rachel, you're beep. Lenore, you're buzz. And Garrett, you're bing.
Bing.
Yeah, I wrote them down just in the event that you guys would forget, and it happened 30 seconds into the game. So good thing I wrote them down.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, you're in control.
Alrighty. What was the first category again?
He said, she said. It's like famous quotes.
Let's see that one.
For what dollar amount?
500.
500.
Wait,
Give me liberty or give me death.
Buzz. Patrick Henry.
It is Patrick Henry.
that is so
Good
good. I
job.
did not say beep because
I think that might be the only history question. Maybe. No promises though. You aren't out of the woods yet. All right,
in
Lenore,
last place.
you have control again.
Let's do Let It Go for 500.
Topsy turvy.
Were you naming
What?
the movie?
Yes. What movie
Oh
is
gosh.
this
Oh,
one is deserving of the
Buzz,
500.
Is it Tarzan?
It's not Tarzan.
Bing.
Any other?
Wait, am I Bing?
Yeah.
Am I, no, wait, no, I'm not Bing.
Yeah, you're Bing.
I'm
You are
Bing?
Bing.
This is like total guess. Cinderella. That's what. Okay.
Ooh, I am not.
It's not
venturing.
Cinderella.
What is this? Oh no.
You can't guess
I
again.
know.
Rachel, do you have a guess?
Do you want to tell me what it is?
No, why would I do that? I'm in
All
dead
right.
last.
It is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't know why. I was like, I don't know why I didn't think of that in like Disney repertoire. Oh, well.
I never
This
would've
is one
thought
of
of
my
that.
favorite movies. I love The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So, recap of the scores. Rachel, you're at 300. Lenore, you're at 900 in the lead.
I'm
Garrett,
at a
you have
hard 0.
negative 500.
Wait, I have negative
Yeah, 'cause
5.
You
Oh,
got
goodness.
it wrong.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's possible.
Yeah.
Even if
anything
somebody
is
else
possible.
chooses it.
Yeah. You got it wrong.
I gotta
It's
shut up then. I
unfortunate.
can't. I gotta stop talking.
All right.
Gosh.
Lenore.
I picked one.
Yes.
Let's do the same category 400.
Colors of the Wind.
Buzz.
I'm not even beep.
Pocahontas.
It is Pocahontas.
Wait, am I Bing or am I beep?
You're
Bing.
I'm Bing.
You're
I'm sorry. I
Bing.
keep wanting to
Just
say beep.
Remember you need to keep like the web browser up on your phone so you can remember to say
I know.
Bing. All right, Lenore, you're still in control.
It's the same category of 300.
The Mob song.
Buzz. Beauty and the Beast.
It is Beauty and the Beast.
Called the Mob song?
It is called the
I was
Mob
gonna
song.
say Les Mis, and it's not even Disney nor.
No, this is the song that when Gaston sees the Beast through the mirror, and he's like, "We gotta take him down. We gotta take him out. Gotta take out the Beast." And then they start getting angry with pitchforks and torches. All right, Lenore, you're still on the board.
Try bone apple teeth for 500.
Oh, whoops, wrong noise. This Greek dish is a pita or flat bread stuffed with tomato, onion, tzatziki sauce, and often lamb.
I can't remember the name of it.
Buzz, go for
A
it.
gyro.
It is a gyro.
Isn't that like a European?
Oh, hero.
No, not a hero. A hero is a really, really long
See,
sub.
she's confused
or
about
hoagie.
heroes too.
Okay,
They're like
a
subs
hoagie
up in-
is like a submarine sandwich, but a hero is a very, very
I've
long.
never heard
like
anybody say-
over 5 foot long hoagie.
I've never heard anybody say submarine sandwich. It's always just been a sub.
Sub is short for
No,
submarine.
I know that,
sandwich.
but I mean, I know. Never mind.
Why is it
Garrett's
called that? Is it
struggling
shaped
this
like
morning.
I
a
am.
submarine?
I have no idea. I guess I need to look up the
Maybe they
history
made them
behind
in.
the
Oh wait,
naming
maybe
of
because it looks
sandwiches.
like a submarine.
That's what I just said.
Oh, did you just say that? Oh,
Maybe. Maybe.
They said, I don't know why.
There's got to be a reason, right? All right, Lenore,
All right.
you're at 2,100. Garrett, negative 500. Rachel, 300. Lenore, you still have the board.
Let's try he said, she said?
Yep.
For 200.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't
Beep.
take.
Wayne Gretzky and also Michael Scott.
I'm giving you double
Oh
points
my
for
gosh,
that.
are you kidding?
There, I literally legitimately wrote down, if you get Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott, you get double
Oh
points.
my gosh.
Alrighty.
Ugh.
I'm coming
Yeah.
for you, Lenore.
No.
That is, wow, quite intelligence exemplified right there. All right, Rachel, you have the board.
All right, let's go for. What's the most points left on Let
There's
It Go?
Eureka. And
What is Eureka about?
Eureka science, and then you can't do that, which is like sports penalties and
Oh,
sports
nope,
fouls.
Nope.
You have to get to it eventually. So,
Let's. But for the Disney category, what's still?
200.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that.
You're welcome.
Be, Moana.
It is Moana.
Wait, I thought you said
didn't
sports
know that.
penalties.
No.
Did you not say sports penalties?
No, she said
did
she was
not.
avoiding that, and I said you have to get to it eventually. I just want to know who at Disney was like, hey, let's take this former WWE superstar, massive dude, most masculine man in the world, and let's throw him in a Disney song and make him sing. What a genius idea.
He sang before.
Kudos to that guy. In what?
Lin-Manuel Miranda is the one who.
I love
He had a lot of
Was it?
control over that movie.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. What a guy.
He wrote the music for that.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
really?
wrote the
He did.
music, so
Yeah.
he wrote the
Wait,
music
for
For Moana.
the entire Moana.
I think he co-wrote
I don't think it was all of.
Yeah, it
the
wasn't
songs
all
were by
him, but a lot of
But
it
You're
was.
Welcome was by him, and you can kind of tell by like.
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
wordplay and
say,
stuff.
yeah.
I think they put Lynn in charge because some of the songs, Polynesian, is that her language? I'm not sure. But some of the songs, there's a different language that's not English. And because he has the Puerto Rican background and speaks Spanish, they put him in charge of doing the other languages, incorporating that culture into the music. And he did a phenomenal job with
Wow.
it. Yeah. All right, Rachel, you're back up. Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You have the board. There's still one more Disney at 100.
Let's go with bone apple teeth for 400.
This traditional dish from Louisiana usually includes roast beef or fried seafood served on New Orleans French bread. This one's kind of hard if you haven't been to New Orleans
I don't know.
or don't know anything about New Orleans.
I'm not taking a chance.
Garrett,
I'm not getting.
you've
I'm
been
not getting
really,
more
really
negative
quiet.
points.
I will be passing.
Yeah, I don't know it.
All right. It's a po' boy.
Oh
Have
no
never
way!
had.
No.
Sounds good though.
It is really good. It is good.
Yeah, hoagie,
but it's
po'
not as
boys,
really
like,
known. Hoagie's more of a common thing than you think it is. All right.
Probably it's yeah.
She.
Rachel, yeah. You have the board again.
Alrighty. Let's go with he said she said for 300, 200.
300.
All right.
This is
Star Wars.
Double Jeopardy. You got how?
Well, you're joking.
No, she got that right. It's Luke. It's Luke. I am your father from Star Wars. How?
Because that was the lightsaber sound. I've barely even seen Star Wars.
No,
That's not even. That's not even. Are you kidding me?
This is
Double
the Double
Jeopardy
Jeopardy
sound.
sound. It does sound like Star Wars, but
That is dumb.
All right,
Yes.
this game is ended. Rick just won the
What?
entire thing.
Get out of the room.
I am out of my mind right now. The quote was Luke, I am your
Oh my
father.
goodness.
Get
which,
out
which
of
is,
my.
So before you said the quote, I said Star Wars.
which is Darth
I can
Vader
see why that would be
slash-
trippy for you.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Wow. All right. Well,
Leave the room.
you weren't allowed to put a wager down, but we'll just go with, or you didn't put a wager down like you're supposed to in Double Jeopardy, but we'll just give you the 300. Sure, you're up at 1,000. Wow, Rachel.
That would really
That was-
upset me.
Yikes.
Star Wars.
Wow.
Her-
All right.
she was using the Force.
You're,
That was
you're
some
in control
Force.
of the board. Just you got the board.
She's
Let's
using the
go
Force.
with
She is using the Force.
bone apple teeth for 100.
She's reading my mind. That's the obvious answer to this debacle. All right, this dish of English origin consists of cooked pasta and a cheese sauce, most commonly cheddar.
Buzz, macaroni and cheese.
It is macaroni
That
and
was
cheese.
the weirdest
was
way of
thinking-
describing mac and cheese.
I was thinking it was probably that, but
Same. I
I
was like,
made that way more complicated
Yeah.
than it
that
really
it had
was.
to be.
I couldn't just say like
Wait,
it's
read it
macaroni
again.
and cheddar cheese. Read it again.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, this is a simulation, and I write the questions, and then once you answer them, it goes off the board.
They gone.
Yeah. Maybe later I'll find it.
This is
All
a
right,
simulation.
It is. It is
This is
a
not
Matrix.
real life.
Matrix. All right, Lenore, go for it. You still have the board.
Do we still have the one Let It Go left?
Yes.
Let's do the last one.
You got a double Jeopardy. What's your wager? You can wager up to 2,200. So you can double your score.
Let's make it 1,100.
1,000? All right.
Ooh, I can come back.
1,100.
1,000.
Under the sea. Only Lenore can answer this, by the
Oh,
way.
Little Mermaid.
Good job.
Wait.
You're up to 3,300.
Wait, why can only Lenore answer?
Because when
double
you get double
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, only that person can answer the
Oh, I thought I had an op to come back. I thought I was gonna make a comeback.
No, you missed out on both of the double Jeopardies.
Dang it.
All right, Lenore, you have the board. You guys haven't touched Eureka, or you can't do
Let's
that.
do Eureka 100.
All right. This food in the panda diet is the world's tallest kind of grass.
beep.
Oh,
Bamboo.
It is bamboo. Good job. I didn't know that bamboo was a kind of grass.
Neither did
something
I.
new
I was
every
gonna
day.
say, and then you said kind of grass, and I was like, what?
All right,
Interesting.
Rachel, you have the board.
What is the highest? Okay, other than
500
you can't
for
do that.
Eureka.
Oh gosh. All right, let's just go with that.
The adult human body has this many bones. This is
163.
You didn't say your noise.
Beep. 163.
I love how you said that just to have her lose again.
Any more guesses?
Was that just like a hard guess, or was that
Yeah,
like
that was a guess.
You guys want to chime in?
I gotta stay where I am? I can't take any chances.
It's 206.
I was gonna guess
Yeah.
something around there.
All right, Rachel, you're in the.
That's
you're
what I was gonna
taking
say,
the
but
board.
I
Eureka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
just-
take.
Eureka.
I'll take your word for it, Garrett.
didn't. Thanks.
Let's go with Eureka for 400.
This is the first element on the periodic table.
Oh, beep. Helium.
That's actually the second element.
Hydrogen. Oh wait. I'm just gonna go all free.
I'm gonna say Bing. Oh,
No,
dang
give it
it.
to Garrett.
No,
give it
he
to Garrett.
can. He
No,
can.
no, she already said
I
Buzz
said
before
Buzz
me.
first.
Oh, you did. I didn't hear you.
Hydrogen.
It is hydrogen.
Oh,
Thanks, Rachel.
Dang it.
Wow. Lenore,
Why did that
you're,
take me so
you're
long
at
to process?
3,700. Garrett's has not answered one question. And Rachel's at 600. All right, Lenore, you have the board. You guys haven't finished up Famous Chris's.
Let's do famous Chris's. Is it 200?
Yeah. This Chris plays basketball for the Houston Rockets, and he's also in State Farm commercials. That's your extra hint.
there should have been the 500.
I have no clue.
It's really, really easy if you're a sports person.
Yeah, well,
We're not.
none of
It's
us.
it's
are.
Chris Paul. Yeah. He's the
So,
short little
your
guy.
points.
Yeah. I'm up to 200 now. So
Amy's
that's-
winning.
That's fine.
Amy's beating me
Actually,
right now.
I'm at 700. I am beating Garrett because the Hunchback of Notre Dame you guys didn't get.
Yep.
All right. Lenore, do you want to finish Famous Chris's?
Sure.
All right. In his youth, he pals around with Winnie the Pooh.
Buzz.
I think Garrett got
think
that one, and I
so.
feel kind of bad for him, so I'm going to give it
Christopher
to
Robin.
you. It is Christopher Robin. Good job.
What am I up to?
Negative 400.
Wait, so what happens? Oh wait, we already got the double Jeopardy, but what
you
would
cannot
happen?
participate in Final Jeopardy if you're in the neck.
Yeah.
I gotta wager.
No, you can't. Wait, you have nothing to wager because you're in debt. You owe
I'm in
$400.
debt. I owe you 400. Wait, in actual Jeopardy, do they have like if they're negative?
No, they don't know. No.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, that would suck.
No. All right, you have the board though.
Oh, okay.
You do.
Do we have? He said. She said. She said.
Yep.
Okay.
400. Might as well go for it.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for it.
The British are coming.
Buzz. Paul Revere.
I couldn't think of his name.
He actually didn't.
Yeah, that was
he
only
didn't
in the
actually
poem.
say this,
It was,
but
like,
I needed
couldn't
something
think
that was
of his
easier.
name for
But yeah,
some
Paul
reason.
Revere was the dude who rode at midnight. With
What
the
is
horse.
wrong with me?
All right, Lenore, you have the board.
I'm upset.
Let's do. He said, she said, 300?
100.
100.
I am Groot.
Bing.
Beep.
Garrett.
Groot.
Good job. That one was. You're up to negative 300. That one was pretty easy. That was deserving of the 100.
Hey, I'm working my way.
Hey, you're
I-
making your way downtown, you know? All right. You have the board.
Oh, alrighty. Let's go with what do we have on the
If you
category
okay,
stuff?
I'll do this. If you guys go for the sports category, I will triple the dollar amount. Triple
word.
the dollar amount for each
Okay,
question.
how hard are they? For someone who knows nothing, is there a chance
Is
at
it
a
like
guess?
what is it called when you get the ball in a net in soccer? Is
It's
it?
penalties.
Oh.
So it
Oh.
yeah.
Just
Might
do
as
it,
well
Garrett.
go for it. You're
Nah,
in the negatives.
I'm not gonna get. Wait, if I don't guess, can I get less points?
You won't get any points and you won't get
Oh, okay,
points.
all right. Penalties 500.
You can't do that.
Penalties for.
When an offending player swings their hockey stick at an opposing player, the player receives this 2-minute minor.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's slashing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's no
Slashing
way.
is the
There's
penalty.
no
Yeah,
way.
No.
I could have gotten 1500 if I
Tragic.
somehow came up with slashing.
I was gonna do icing, but that one would have been way harder.
What is that?
Icing, it's
Something you put on cake.
It's kind of like in order to stop the players from just throwing the puck down the ice and making the game boring, if it goes like past the red line. It's kind of hard to explain if I don't have a visual in front of me. But it's basically if you throw the puck too far down the ice and no one touches it, it's a penalty. Or not a penalty. It's just a face-off on the other person's offensive zone.
We'll take your word for it.
Too much hockey terminology for the morning show. All right. Garrett, you have the board still.
Oh, I do. Wow, look at that. Let's. I can't read my own writing. All the Chris's are gone, right?
All the
Chris is gone.
Chris's are gone.
Let It Go is gone.
Let It Go is gone.
Bone Apple Teeth.
Bone Apple Teeth is still there for 200 and 300.
Let's go for Bone Apple Teeth 300.
This grilled American sandwich is composed of corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and Russian dressing in between slices of rye bread.
Beep. Reuben.
It is a Reuben. Good job. A lot of
Sorry,
sandwich
Garrett.
talk on the morning show today.
I
All
was
right,
trying to break even.
Rachel, you have the board.
Bone apple teeth 200.
These fun-sized breaded chunks of chicken are popular on kids' menus.
Beep.
Rachel.
I'd like to defer to Garrett for this one.
Oh,
No, I
that
don't want
was
your
so
charity. I
nice.
don't want your charity ticket.
Garrett, we both know the answer.
Oh man.
Apples. Rachel. Wait, no, that means I got less, don't I? I was just trying to throw it.
Self-sabotaging.
I was trying to throw it.
No, I'm not taking. I just really
Thank
wanted
you.
to play that clip once.
thank
I'll
you.
be nice.
All right.
All right, Rachel.
Okay, chicken nuggets.
I want your charity.
It is.
Thanks.
It is not.
I'm trying to be nice.
All right, so there's 6 ones left. Eureka, and you can't do that.
Wait, what
And
is you can't do
Eureka, that's the sports penalties.
that? Oh.
Yeah, because the fans chant like you can't do that. Okay, anyways, never mind. Never mind. Eureka,
Dude, look at
200,
that-
300, and you can't do that is available for all except 500.
That
And
man, that's-
Rachel, you have the board.
Let's do. You can't do that for 300.
A late hit on a quarterback commonly results in this football penalty, especially if you're playing the New England Patriots.
Beep. 10-yard Touchdown.
What's the name of the penalty? That's
have no
the
idea.
consequence.
I have no idea.
It's called roughing the passer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you're down to 500.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. We're gonna go ahead and actually skip to Final Jeopardy because don't want Rachel to be very, very late to class. All right. So you guys have your pen and paper there. So the category is soda pop. So really quickly write down your wager and then I'll tell you the question.
How much do I have?
Oh yeah, I should go over the scores. Lenore, you have 4,100, so you can't lose. So you shouldn't really wager that much. Garrett, you actually can't participate technically, but I'll let you. I'll let you
know, it's fine. I'm not
participate
gonna-
to be nice.
No, it's
but
fine. It's fine.
You're at negative 300. Rachel, you're at 500, so you can wager up to 500. So the category is soda pop. Do you have your wagers down? All right. So the question is, if no artificial colors were added, the beverage Coca-Cola would be
Beep.
this secondary color. You write it. This is Final
That is what
Jeopardy.
paper is for.
Come on, guys. You guys need to come over and watch an episode of Jeopardy with me.
Also, we
We're
haven't
gonna
been doing what is. Wait, is that the show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
normally
you're
you
supposed to
ask.
say what is, but
Oh,
that's
you're
a
right.
rule I'm willing to
All right.
not
Here's
really
my
include.
submission. Or do I give it to you or I hold it?
You're gonna read it. Are you guys both done? Or all done?
I'm done.
All right. All right, Garrett, what was your wager? Not
Oh.
that you were technically allowed to wager anything.
Wait, what is the wager?
Yeah.
10 million.
10 million. Okay. Yeah, that's not allowed. What's your answer?
Not sure.
Not sure. All right. Yeah.
I just realized my color is actually a primary color, so I will not be winning.
There you go. Yeah, no, not sure. You need to have more
It's not
confidence
the-
than that. All right, Lenore, what was your wager? What was your
My
answer?
wager was $100, and my answer is clear, but I really have no clue.
It is not clear. It was 500?
100.
100. Okay, so you're only down to 4,000.
That's a lot of money.
I
That is still a lot of
wagered
money.
500 and my guess was yellow, but yellow's actually a primary color, so.
Yellow
Isn't
is
it
a
red?
primary color.
Oh,
It's
wait.
green.
Ew.
Coca-Cola would be green.
That makes so much
Yeah.
sense.
So
why that is
Rachel,
nasty.
you broke even as she walks out of the room. Bye,
Bye,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Have fun at class.
Rachel has
Rachel-
left the room.
She has just left the room.
She couldn't take the. She lost. Yeah. She just walked
Rachel
right out.
broke even at $0. Garrett, you had a whopping negative 300.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Lenore is the new queen of the Get Up and Go show game
Yes.
shows with
There you go.
$4,000. So good.
I'm
good
really
job,
bad
Lenore.
at this Jeopardy thing, I guess.
I had to put at least one sports category in there
That's
just
fair.
for kicks. All right, guys, this is Disappear by Remedy Drive. All right, guys, welcome back in for the final segment of the Get Up and Go show this morning. Amy G with you here alongside Lenore and Garrett
Hello.
again after one of the most riveting Jeopardy games I think ever.
It was
Just
a pretty close one.
Exact.
Very close
Oh
one.
yeah,
I was
definitely.
just
down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
You
It
know.
was so intense. It was a negative 300 to.
It was negative 300 to 4,000 to 0.
So close.
So, you know, pretty tough race there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna read tweets. All right, so this one, my brother tweeted this at 3 a.m. the other day, and I have tweet notifications on for my brother, so I woke up to like this notification on my phone, and I'm really, really mad. I've never heard this story before. So he said, it's 3 a.m. and I can't fall asleep because I cannot stop thinking about freshman year at Liberty, where I sat next to this cute girl and panicked on what to say, so I asked, what school do you go to? This is
so
this is
funny.
very on brand for my brother Matt right here.
That's really funny. That's hilarious. No,
such
it's just a
oh,
thing. Like
man.
when you have these moments, you just freeze up and you're like, "What do I say? What do I say?" And you say it,
What school do you go
and
to?
then
Oh, my.
you realize what you just said, and you've already put yourself out
Exactly. This is why I always ask people what their favorite Star Wars movie is, like when I first meet them, because that way you know what you're gonna say, you have it planned, you can't freeze up. And
So
most
you don't have to
people-
worry about it.
It's pretty universal because most people have seen Star Wars.
Right.
So it's foolproof to an extent. Except some people look at you like you're a nerd, and then in that case you can't be friends with them because no, just kidding.
You are a nerd.
Exactly. But yeah, my other brother has really bad drive-through skills, so that's the only thing that
I
rivals.
relate.
we went to this Checkers. Do you guys know what Checkers is?
No.
Yeah.
It's like McDonald's. It's not. It's more like a Burger King in terms of flavor. Like the Checkers burgers kind of taste like the Whopper, and then their fries have like it's like a Cajun-ish
so
kind of
specific.
seasoning. it is. This is like extreme analysis.
It's
of
like
fast
McDonald's,
food.
but it's I would say in terms of flavor, it's more like the
It
Burger
is.
King like
should compare.
sauce.
The Checkers
become a-
burger is pretty comparable to the Burger King Whopper,
Okay.
and then the fries are like super seasoned and they're really really good.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he gets into the Checkers drive-through, and the girl looks at him and she's like, "What do you want? What would you like?" And he looked at her and he's like, "Hi," and it was so funny. Oh, it was amazing.
I remember when I was introducing my friends to my other friend, she goes, "I'm hi." It's like to say like she just interrupted herself and they're all like, "Really?" It was the funniest thing.
Oh no. See, I'm a pretty awkward person, so I just kind of embrace it and
No, you have to
just
embrace
kind of
it.
roll with it.
Yeah, that's all I am.
You gotta overcome it. All
I
right.
thought you meant like actual driving through the drive-through skills, because those like pillar things.
No,
you know,
yes, like
because you
in the
have to like
drive-thru.
because
Oh,
you have to.
oh no, I understand.
Yeah.
It is
because
hard
you have to
sometimes.
because you usually just go straight, but the window
Yeah.
is like directly on the other side of it, so you have to like swerve and then swerve in and then swerve out again.
There's
So
a
stressful.
drive-through McDonald's. It's on Graves Mill. It's actually by the church, Lenore. It's like uphill and it's very very tight. And me and my family we used to sled behind that McDonald's because there's a really big hill, and we got stuck and had to push the mom soccer van up that drive-through. It was a disaster. Not a big fan of drive-throughs. Feel a little claustrophobic. All right, next tweet. Car dudes are just horse girls.
Wait,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
I have to share that with my friend.
guys who are friends or guys who are fans of cars are the same as like girls being fans of horses.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can kind of see the parallel
I could
here.
see it for sure.
Yeah.
Except, no, I like that a lot. That's really funny. I'm gonna call my friend.
It's kind of like a country thing. Like I don't know anything about horses
Me neither.
or cars. Okay, so Thanksgiving, we go over to one of our family friends, and I think they still have a horse. Yeah, they still have a horse, and they all love horses. So they have the Horseopoly Monopoly game.
Horseopoly?
Yes. 4.5 hour Monopoly game. We
How-
played.
wait, so
I
what
dropped
is-
out after 2 hours, but my brother went hardcore all the way to 4.5, and he
So
won.
what's different? Is it just the
It's like
pieces?
all these horse names.
Yeah,
like
you know how
breeds or
there's like
whatever.
Boardwalk
Not breeds.
and the different places on the Monopoly. The only thing that's different with the themed Monopoly is the spaces are like references to the movie.
But
or
it's still
the theme.
Monopoly.
Yeah, it's still the same principle and rules as Monopoly, except the spaces instead of Boardwalk, it's like Clydesdale horse. And there was one horse called the quarter horse. And I made a dad joke about like, why would you only want a quarter of the horse? And they threatened to kick me out of the game. So when
them ponies.
when playing Monopoly, don't make dad jokes. First rule.
Wait, hold on. I got
Rule
a
of
dad
thumb.
joke coming. Wait, let me think.
Go for it. This is
What
the
do you call
first
us? Wait,
dad joke reference of the
what do
day.
you call a pony with a sore throat?
Pony with the sore throat.
It might be literally destroying
Horse
this.
throat.
A little horse.
Oh wow. Okay. Lenore, do we like that one or do we want to boo it?
I laughed at it.
She laughed at it. Hey, woo!
Okay.
Claps
All
for
right.
me. We did it.
Sure. We'll give that a correct.
I don't think Amy
correct
approves
answer.
though. She's like, all right, okay,
Only because
sure.
Lenore liked it. We'll take Lenore's word over mine. She probably has a better sense of judgment about dad jokes anyway. All right, the next tweet. Oh, wow, no. February is my least favorite month because I don't know how to spell it.
Same.
I would agree with that.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
spell
I
it. Amy, Amy,
forget.
Amy, look, wait, you just saw it.
I
Dang it.
saw it. How
Dang
about
it.
you spell it?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Is it?
Thank you. I get booed at least like 3 times.
I know there are 2 R's in it, but I don't know where the
That's
R's
where I mess
go.
up. I forget where the R's. Like
Okay,
I
hold on,
forget
is it-
one R.
Is it FEB
Yes.
RUARY?
Yep. Yep.
Why? Whoa.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know why.
I
After
always
A,
forget the first R. Like
because I think
February.
February, right?
That's
Yeah.
how you're supposed to
February.
It's like library. You want to say library instead of
I do
library.
not- I don't understand
It's that
why
unnecessary R. We
No.
don't need those R's.
I don't like who says library though.
I do. I say elementary instead of
Yeah,
elementary.
you also say sandwich.
Sandwich instead
Sandwich.
of sandwich. Yeah, a lot of mispronounced words for me over here.
Sandwich.
I just can't believe tomorrow is March.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yikes.
It felt like Christmas only a couple of days ago. It's flying by, and daylight saving time is March 8th. So
you
it'll
kidding?
be dark at like 7:30 in a couple weeks.
Daylight savings, which means I get up earlier or later, which
It
is...
means we lose an hour of sleep because the clocks go forward. So that is the one drawback.
But it means it's brighter,
That's
lighter,
true.
brighter, but like I already
Yeah.
get no sleep to begin with, and I'm gonna have like
It'll be darker in the morning for a little bit though, because you notice how it's starting to get lighter in the mornings
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
then it'll be that an hour later, so it'll get dark again in the morning for a little bit when we come in. So we might have a
So
couple
weird.
rough shows till the end of the semester. All right, next tweet. I'm at the point in my life where I check my email as part of my social media lineup. This is very true for me. I check my Outlook email for
Outlook.
Liberty more than Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest. Not more than Twitter because I love Twitter.
Do you not get notifications for them?
I do. I don't know. I don't trust the notifications, I guess.
I'm not there yet.
You're not quite at
checking.
the enjoy before you get to the email stage as being part of mandatory checking of your social media. It's not a fun time.
No, it's not.
It's crazy that some animals don't exist. No, sorry.
Excuse
hold on.
me?
No.
I don't think
I'm
that.
not
I don't think that
unicorn.
sentence
I
worked.
can't read today. It's crazy that some animals don't know that other animals exist. Like a lion
my
has no
word.
idea that a squid is a thing. When I read this the first time, I sat there for 2 minutes and I was
That
like,
just hurt my
I've
mind.
never thought about this.
Yeah.
Like a monkey doesn't know that like a seahorse is a thing. And like zebras in Africa don't know that like I don't know what's a North American animal.
I don't know.
Manatee.
A man. Yeah, I guess that a manatee exists.
I don't know why that was the first thing.
That's a little too deep, I think, for the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking the first thing. What was the? It's like that animals don't exist. I still can't believe that animals don't exist.
This is why I don't write tweets. I just look at other people's tweets.
Look at other people's tweets.
Exactly. I
Awesome.
let them all do the work and then I get entertained from it. Credit scores really are just adult GPAs.
Yes. Yep.
This is
GPAs for
accurate.
adulting.
I'm also at the stage where I'm afraid to check my bank account.
Oh, I am.
That's like
deathly afraid.
The adult stage of being afraid to check your grades.
No, I am.
I
so
don't
afraid to check
open the
my bank
Wells
account.
Fargo app. I just don't do it. I can't. I'm
Yeah.
too scared.
I have Liberty Bank, which is kind of funny because I go to Liberty University. If you couldn't tell. Yeah. So.
This is quite the little irony there.
Mhm.
All right, in elementary school, when we would have to read out loud to the class from the textbook, I would literally count the kids in front of me and figure out which section I was reading so that I could practice it before my turn.
I did this.
And I think that's where my anxiety started.
That is big
Yeah,
facts.
This is accurate.
You like count. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know anybody else did that. Do you practice what you say when you go to order food?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
I'm
usually
like,
go
Forced
through my
to order
head
food.
first.
I'm like, okay, and then I get there and I say something completely different because they give me like an opening line. They're like, "Hey, how are you doing today? How you been?" And I'm like,
Cheeseburger.
"Cheeseburger." I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yikes. All right. Last tweet of the day. So this is kind of a sports one, so I'm going to have to give this some context. So the NBA trade deadline was a couple weeks ago, which is like the deadline where you can trade people before the season ends.
Trade
and
deadline.
so there was this player named Anthony Davis, and he plays for the Pelicans. And he doesn't want to play for the Pelicans and wants to play for the Lakers, but asked to get traded. So he didn't end up getting traded, and he was really mad about it. And so the Pelicans ended up playing the Lakers last night, and this guy named Anthony Davis, he scored the first buckets of the game, and they gave it to the Lakers. Like, they put the points on the Lakers as like a joke.
Oh man,
Which is like the biggest shade.
that is a lot
But
of shade.
also
Funny.
that board up was probably the saltiest person on earth doing that. But wow,
Did they get in trouble?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Funny.
They probably got praise. I mean, it got a lot of internet attention. So
That's
he's
hilarious.
a big internet star. I don't know who the
There you go.
scoreboard guy is, but he's
hilarious.
my new hero, or she. Whoever that is. All right, guys, it was a pleasure having you on,
Thanks
Lenore.
for having me.
Probably the best guest yet. Don't tell my brother Matt that. Matt was
Yeah, I agree.
a close second.
Close second.
But Lenore, you killed Jeopardy today.
Absolutely destroyed us all.
Amazing. All right, guys, we'll be back with you on Tuesday. This is Evermore by Dabble.